Mhm. And we are live. Happy Monday, everybody. Nancy and I and Amanda going
Hello,
this
beautiful
way, not
people.
that way. I can never figure this out. We hope y'all had a beautiful weekend. And we thank you for joining us today. And as you can see, as I said here, we are happy to welcome Amanda, Tropical Empress and Spirit today. And as always, please be sure to check out Amanda's channel, sub, and all that good YouTube stuff. And in honor of her today, she and her hair, some of her heritage, we are going to be looking at the Japanese goddess. I, um, I'll let you, because I want to say Amaterasu, but I think that's wrong. Um, I'm a
Amatasu.
okay, and Pele. So, and Pele will be visiting us again at the end of the month when Jonathan Daly joins us, and we'll be learning about Pele and her sisters. So, Pele's going to, well, it's a perfect season. Amanda said it's Leo season, it's summer season. Let's
Yeah.
do a sun goddess or sun goddesses. And Nancy and I were like, yeah, let's do that. So, that's who we are going to talk about today. And Ange is here. Hello, hello, Ange. And here's
Hello.
Rain, spiritual Rain, but she's coming in through her kitchen and garden today. And hello, Jen. Beautiful people.
Hi.
Love and light to you all. Same. Everybody saying hello. And Harley, hello, Harley. It's been a while. Good to see you too, my
Hi.
dear. And yeah, we hope everybody had a great weekend. And we're glad that Miss Nancy's feeling much better because her weekend was a little rough. But thank you for everybody sending healing energy to Miss Nancy um, on Saturday and continuing on Sunday.
Gatorade works miracles.
Yep, to help replenish your electrolytes and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
So just gotta watch the sugar, but still it comes really handy when you need to replenish everything when you're not well.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Yes.
um and so typically before we give Amanda the floor, Nancy, did you want to open with a like a prayer or an opening blessing or a poem?
Well, I think what I'll do is I'll open with the poem. There's a poem about Amaterasu that I found in my Goddess Companion book, and it is by Nahanji from the Japanese scriptures. When I look up to the royal sky, I see her, the tranquil queen. Behind a screen of clouds, the sun. For thousands of ages may she shine. For thousands of ages may we serve her. May we serve her with reverence. May we serve her with love.
Ah,
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Love
I
it.
like that. Yes, thank you. And so we're going to give over. Let's do a Gerald here. Avert thy gaze.
Gonna blow me up,
I'm
thanks.
going to, there we go. So Amanda, for people who may not know who you are, you want to share a little bit about yourself and why you chose these beautiful goddesses today.
um, my name's Amanda. I'm from my channel's you just put me on the spot for real.
Oh, you
Tropical
want me to
Empress
take you
and
down?
Spirit.
You want me to do it like, there we go. We'll do this. There we go.
My channel is Tropical Empress and Spirit, and today we are going to talk about the goddesses from part of my nationality, which is Japanese and Polynesian, but I'm also half white. But we were just going to pick the two goddesses from Japanese and the Polynesian. My channel is one I created because my spirit guides told me to create it, and I thought they were crazy, but here I am. So it was my way to open the door to show people who may be going through a spiritual awakening of some kind, who are having some kind of psychic abilities, or maybe they're just not sure, or maybe they're looking to open that door to them. I wanted to share what my journey has been like going through it from the time I was 6, 7 years old when I first started having experiences
Mhm.
all the way into the present, and how those things kind of came one after the other. When one gift would surface, I would, kind of get grounded with it. And then a year or two later, another one would surface, or it would evolve or strengthen into something more than what it had originally surfaced to me for. So I had originally created for that, but I also love and enjoy to read tarot and oracle cards too. So my channel is for both of those things. That's my purpose for creating it, and hope that I can help provide guidance to people out there who are wanting to get into their spirituality, whether it's to read cards or dive into their psychic abilities. So
Nice. And on a little note here, let me put you back in the middle between Nancy and I, a little man sandwich. Is that we met actually Amanda here in chat. So it's come full circle. About a month and a half ago,
yeah.
Nancy and I were doing a live, and Tropical Empress and Spirit popped in the chat, and Nancy and I were like, "Oh, somebody new, hello!" And from there on, we did a reading for Amanda, and we're like, "Yeah, we." She's like, "I think about doing a show," and we're like, "Oh, you should. We'll have you on." And then a couple of days later, she joined our community. So it's wonderful to have you with us live. You know,
Thank
this is how we
you.
met you, was through our show. So we're so blessed. So welcome again to the community.
Thank
And so with the let's start with the goddess Amaterasu. What does she mean to you, Amanda?
She's she's a sun goddess, but she also represents the heavens. And so she's also the goddess of divine justice. Like from Imperial Japan, they actually believe that they are the descendant of her. And so it's believed that she's the one that was the one that put them in charge to rule Japan for all those years. And so she represents to me, I guess the whole thing of divine justice, right and wrong. She also represents, that the spiritual realm, because it's also believed that because she rules the heavens, she also rules alongside her father with the spirit world in that degree. And she's the great protector of it too.
Beautiful. And Nancy, I asked Nancy because I don't have a printer, if she can go ahead, and she's got more goddess. I have like 3 goddess decks, and not one of them had this beautiful goddess in any of them. And so I'm going to put Nancy on the big seat so we can see the beautiful images of Amaterasu. I love that one. That is gorgeous.
Yes.
And then here's this one.
And there's that one. Oh.
And then this one.
Oh. Wow.
And then the final one here of her. There we go.
Beautiful. I love all the different artistic representations.
Yes, the different
They're lovely. And was there anything else, Nancy, that you found on her that you wanted to share? Or
I have something from my goddess book. Let's see, that's Pele. Let me see here. It says here that she is the sun goddess of the Shinto people of Japan. She is one of the few female sun goddesses and is the only female supreme being of a major religion. She is a benign and loving goddess. It is believed that she was created from the menstrual blood of her mother or the left eye of her father. She is considered the ancestor of the imperial family in Japan, and her emblem of the rising sun is seen on the Japanese national flag even today.
Oh,
so,
I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that. So
yeah.
the red sun is in honor of her. Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And just really quick, I wanted to share, if we can all send our hearts to Fatima. Her husband lost his brother last night. He was only 56 years old. So love to you, Fatima, and your family. Our condolences. Very sorry for your loss, sweetheart. Hopefully we can, give you some support and energy. Yeah. Not much older than me. So love to you, my dear. So okay, so look, we're all good. Alrighty. So I'm just making sure I'm all completely caught up with chat, ladies. We did have a gentleman come in. He wanted to want us to take a question. Um, and so my mods, thank you very much. Yes, Luke, I'm sorry we're not taking questions today, but thank you for popping in and saying hello. We appreciate and enjoy seeing new faces. And that's how we met this lovely lady again right here in the middle. She was a new face. So everyone's sending a lot of condolences to you, Fatima. So on to the next goddess, and who is that, Amanda?
Goddess Pele. She's the goddess of fire, the goddess of lightning, the goddess of volcanoes.
And there she is from my deck that I just got.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And in my book, I'm just going to share what the author shared for her, and it's about reinventing yourself. And the Hawaiian goddess of fire and volcanoes imparts the power of transformation and passion. Discover the energy of Pele's fiery spirit and the strength to overcome challenges. Just as Pele's volcanic eruptions reshape the land, let her guidance inspire you to embrace change as an opportunity for growth and renewal. So let her help you reshape your inner landscape through her inspiration. And that comes from Goddesses of the World. Oh, and Rain says, gorgeous smile. And yes, she does have a gorgeous smile.
Thank you. Y'all gonna make me blush now.
Blush. Amanda, Amanda, I heard somewhere that people upset Pele if they take volcanic rock from nature. Yes, I think especially when it's without permission. Now, in a couple of weeks, Jonathan Daly will be here because I think he lives on Maui, and he's going to be giving us a deeper look into the mythology and the stories of Pele and how people honor and work with her along with her sisters. So, Luke, you're still here. Wonderful. And she does. So, yes, I've heard stories. People have to return via mail things that they've taken without permission because of bad luck or things that have happened to them afterwards.
I have a little bit on Pele from this goddess book that I think is really interesting. It says Pele is a volatile goddess. Sometimes she has all her fire under control as she sleeps peacefully. But at other times she erupts uncontrollably. She was the daughter of the earth goddess Humea, and during her girlhood was fascinated by fire. This angered the sea goddess Nameka, and there are stories of their conflicts, especially after Pele played with underground fires and caused large blazes to break out. Pele's mother decided that she should find a home of her own, so she set off with her sisters to create a new land. She created the Hawaiian Islands by causing the volcanoes under the sea to have huge eruptions. And then it goes on to say more, but I thought that was interesting.
Very cool. So she's a hot temper. She's fiery.
Yes.
Perfect for Leo season.
Yep. So if you're, I'm a double fire, fire sun and fire rising, and then with the water. So, oh yeah, I know all about that fire. And so learning a little bit at a time where all the placements are in our charts and things. So,
yeah.
So what else would we like to discuss, ladies? Anything you want to share, Amanda? You're our guest. So anything else you would like to share with us?
No.
No.
I'm just a guest. I'm just here.
Well, we want people to make sure that, people learn about you and all your beautiful gifts. And Luke says, I'm a Sagittarius. So am I. So yay to the fire Saggies, to my fellow Saggies. Okay, so let me go ahead and
rising, so like I like to say I'm a fiery Pisces.
What was that, sweetheart?
I said
What?
I'm an Aries rising, so like I
Me
like
too.
to say I'm a fiery Pisces.
Yes. Pele is a hot mama.
Yeah, boy.
Yes, she is. So we live in fire. Well, we're depending on our charts. I don't really have much earth at all, or air. I have mostly water and fire. So steamy.
Well, I'm a Taurus, but I love fire.
Whoa.
I do.
Nancy likes to play with fire.
I
She's
do.
a
Yeah.
sassy
Fire.
woman. Let's see, making sure I didn't miss anything. So Nancy, was there anything else then you wanted to share about what you learned, or do we want to just open up the
No,
floor?
I think I think we're good. I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
All righty. Well, before we
Amanda's
get to
smiling, so that's good.
yes, we like our guests smiling. Before I might be able to do a little bit of a flip through a little bit later, but I just wanted to share something. I got a wonderful gift in the mail today from our lovely guest, and I just wanted to thank Amanda for my beautiful Wild Woman Rising Oracle by Jenna Della Gritalia. So Ange Roots and Waves helped me get my Human Spirit by Jenna, and Amanda helped me get my Wild Woman Rising artwork by Jenna. So thank you again for my beautiful cards. I'm going to try to do a flip through a little bit later this evening. Absolutely beautiful. Nancy has used them for readings on this channel. So just very grateful for all the wonderful gifts and
Yes, Amanda's very generous.
and
She gifted
blessings.
me with a beautiful deck too. I mentioned it in another
Yes.
live. It's the Healing Spirits.
And that's a beautiful deck.
And this
Yeah.
is just an amazing deck. I just was so surprised when I looked through it. You know, I mean, it's just beautiful, beautiful. Agador is waiting for us, I think, to start to read.
I saw that, but look who also joined us. We were talking about Pele. We manifested
Aloha,
Jonathan.
Aloha,
So Jonathan,
Jonathan.
Pele wanted to discuss Amanda today. Well, Amanda wanted to discuss Pele. So we did a little bit of a discussion on Pele, but Jonathan is going. Jonathan, you're on Maui, right? I always keep forgetting which of the islands that you are on. And we're all excited to have Jonathan coming at the end of the month to talk more in depth about Pele and her sisters and her connection to the islands. So
Can't wait.
aloha, Jonathan. Yes, very excited. And yep, why isn't yep. Oh, believe me, he was chirping backstage. If he hears people talking just like Mozzie and he's not getting the attention or the props, he starts chirping. He needs to have his hello. So, yes, he's on Maui. There we go. So you're right, Amanda. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And Paul Freed is here. Hello, Paul. We're not doing any personal messages today, personal readings. What we do here on Mondays is the Divine Feminine. We do messages from the Divine Feminine. So if anybody would like one, just type me into the chat. Like so. And I'll wait and do a little sip. Well, everybody's typing because it's still very warm here. But it's summer. It's to be expected.
Yeah, it's really hot.
So, Amanda, what decks are you using today?
I pulled out this deck that I love. It's called the Awakened Soul. This one.
Okay. Oh, she's pretty.
Yeah, Goddess Gaius on the top. And then I just pulled this one out. I know y'all have used this before, but it called to me. So
That's a Nancy made me do it. Hello, Linda De Gonzalez, and she's going to be with us next Monday.
Hay House subscription, so.
Oh, there you go. Yes, thank you, Ange. No personal questions, but if you like a divine feminine message, type me in all caps. And Linda, we are so stoked to have you and your beautiful feather. I keep wanting to say fur feathered. I don't think feathers are fur. But
Hi,
having your
Fatima. Blessings to you and your family.
yes,
Yes, but
We'll be lifting you up and sending life
yes,
and healing. There are no words really.
you
yeah,
know,
honey.
because that's how old my dad
Thank you.
was when he died too. So
Yeah, yeah. Well, actually, I think my dad was more like 62. So she goes, and Lena says, "Oh, I can hear Agador singing, and my budgie is singing back." She said. So let me just back up here a little bit. There. Okay, so Linda wanted one. And let me make sure, because chat is jumping. Now we just ask everybody, please be present for your reading so that we can get feedback from you. Tap in your energy, and it's respectful to the readers as well. We appreciate that. And we have somebody new joining us, Marianne Harris. Hi, I'm new. Please and thank you. You are welcome, my dear. Nice to meet you. Let's see, Gypsy JJ. Oh my goodness. I'd like to mention also that every time I see you and Nancy, you are just more gorgeous than the last time. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
JJ, flattery will get you everywhere.
Yes. Oh my goodness. What do you want, JJ?
Oops. Here, I'm trying to hit star and it's not letting me do it. It's being funny. Let's see. Let me make sure. No, not in there. All that energy. Okay, let me go to a different person. Okay, let me go back up to, here we go. Star comment. And then Jonathan, I got you. And Jay is here. Jay Marcus. Hello, my dear majestic oracle. You got to come on to and join us one of these days, my dear. And on our Friday night show as well. So good to see you, sweetheart. Oh, we have 20 people in chat right now. So, all righty. So we'll get to it. First up is Rain. And hello, Scott. Scott Scorpio is here.
Hey, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Thanks for stopping in.
First up is Rain. Okay.
So I am going to use my new, well, I'm going to have to wait patiently to use this one, but I am going to get my goddess deck out. That was supposed to be here last week for the show. And there's Jackie. Hello, Jackie Jacaranda.
Hi, Jackie.
Okay, and actually right now I am going to close requests to see how far along we get. We appreciate everyone being here. And remember, a lot of these readings are for the collective as well. So other people's readings may resonate with you.
Okay, Rain is first, right? So we've got
Yes.
Rain, Jonathan, and Gypsy JJ.
We have, so I'll let everybody know who we've got. We have Rain, we have Jen, we have Harley, we have Linda, we have Marianne, we have Gypsy, and we have Jonathan.
I'm just throwing all my cards on the floor everywhere.
Boy, someone really has a message for Rain.
I'm ready for Rain.
Oh, well, okay. Here we go.
Rain, I have two cards for you, and they both kind of go together. The first card is from the Goddess Love Oracle, which was a gift from Ange that's in the chat with us, and I absolutely love it. The first card that I got for you, Rain, is the card of sleep, and it says to slow down. So I don't know if you are busy with your 5 dogs or not. I'm sure you are very busy with your 5 dogs. So hopefully they're not completely ruling the roost, but if they are, that's okay, isn't it? The second card that I got for you, I love this, and I just got this deck the other day, and I'm not really familiar with it, so I'm going to read what is in the book. It's the Rooted Woman Oracle, and the card that popped out for you is the Old Woman of Dreams, the Maker of Visions. And I want you to look at this card while I read the message. An old Scottish folktale tells of an old woman and an old man who live in a cave high up in the Cullen Mountains in the Isle of Skye. The couple are the creators of all the dreams of the world. The old woman of dreams has deep vision. She can see and understand everything that is happening in the world by looking into a dark pool in the cave. She uses this knowledge to create the substance out of which her husband crafts the dreams of the world. The two of them together, quite literally, dreaming the world into being. The Old Woman of Dream card reminds us that we should always take time to apprentice ourselves to the knowledge of our dreams. Although many of our dreams don't make sense to us in a narrative context, nevertheless, the characters who populate them and the images which appear hold information that might be helpful to us along our path. Our dreams also reflect the wisdom of our inner self, the part of us that knows what's good for us, even when our conscious mind does not. So I think that with both of these cards, you need to pay attention to your dreams. You might want to start, or maybe you already do, have a ritual before you go to bed, and prepare yourself to dream and to remember your dreams. And I read something the other day about how if you want to dream, to talk to your pillow and like have a ritual where you talk to your pillow about, I'm going to sleep well tonight, and I want you to surround me with comfort so that when I dream, I can remember my dreams. And then when you wake up, either journal or in the middle of the night, if you wake up and remember something, do a verbal message on your phone. And that's what I have for you, Rain. Thank you.
Beautiful. And Lori Huntsinger also joined us. So good to see you, my dear. And we have up Amanda.
Okay, beautiful, Rain. I got 2 cards for you. The first card I pulled is from the Awakened Soul, which is leadership. And this talks about you being a leader in this community. It also speaks to me about how you've talked about you've taken on these 5 dogs and learning to lead with compassion with your heart, which is what speaks to me, because what goes along with it that I just think is beautiful is from the other deck I pulled from the Ancient Stones, and it's Hidden Treasure. You're on the right track, gift revealed. And I believe between your compassion to lead, to help take care of these dogs who need your help, you are a gift to them, and as well as they are a gift to you. And this card is signifying that for you, sweetheart. And that's what I got for you, beautiful.
Oh, I love that. And really quick, Rain said, Nancy, yes, I'm slightly busy with the hooligans. That Old Woman of Dreams card reminds me of a dream that I had of a past life. I love the pillow ritual. Thank you so much, Nancy. Lovely message. So I wanted to share that before chat jumps. Get that out of the way. And beautiful cards from Amanda. And Amanda, let's see. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying so hard to find my confidence with the dogs to pass that comfort along to them. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Because they all come from different traumatic backgrounds and things and stuff. And it really takes a big heart and patience to have for those babies. So that's beautiful.
I thought it was for her.
Yeah. And I've been enjoying the little videos she privately sends me of the babies too. So interesting that Nancy had pulled from the Rooted Woman Oracle. because for my goddess deck, Rain, I pulled Nana Boluku. I hope I said her name right. Nana Boluku. And just look at that beautiful crown, the wisdom, just everything that she has seen, all the knowledge that she has, and that dignity, still holding her head up, and just not out of ego or over pride, but just that elegance, that self-confidence. And I think that goes too with the self-confidence also with your fur babies. And with Nana Boluku, I have, and the title is Connect with Your Roots. So the primordial West African deity reminds you of the ancient wisdom carried within your soul. Does anybody hear a metallic echo coming from me when I talk?
No, it might have been me shuffling, sweetheart.
No, I hear myself. It
No.
comes and goes, so I just want to make sure everybody can hear me okay. Not sure where that's coming from. It comes and goes. Okay, we're good. So, let's see, where do I back up with her? Alrighty. Let's just start from the beginning, Rain. The primordial West African deity, excuse me, reminds you of the ancient wisdom carried within your soul. Embrace the cycles of creation and destruction, for they lead to profound growth and renewal. Connect with your ancestral roots and draw strength from the deep well of ancient knowledge that flows through your veins. And that's beautiful because it just goes along with our goddesses today, like Pele, of destruction and rebuilding and connecting with your ancestors. And I pulled a tarot card from you from the Artist Decoded, and I got that beautiful star. Keep following your northern star, my dear. Keep having faith in yourself, your guides, and knowing that you are on the right direction. And with the ancestors, this could be like their guiding light to you to start exploring them with you and reaching out to you. So that's what I have for you, Rain. I'm still hearing that echo. It keeps coming and
I
going.
heard it a little bit. I heard it.
I'm going to go out and come back in and see if that helps.
No, don't leave us.
I will be back. Just for everybody. Next up will be Jen. And I'll be back in 2 shakes. And hello, Garnet. Good to see you. So let me leave. There we go. I'm back.
There you are.
Hopefully let's see. And Rain says, oh, I love her. Ancient knowledge, wonderful star. Okay. And Rain, you have the book and the deck, so look up that creativity prompt. And let's see, who's up next? Jen?
I'm ready for Jen.
Okay, so let me just take Rain off the list. Put Jen up here. Go live. And over to Miss Nancy.
Jen, I have 3 cards for you. The first is a card of direction. It says, where are you heading? This is something to ponder. Do you know where you're going on your path? And the second card, I'm looking at the sun here. I was thinking of the Amaterasu with being the sun goddess. There is so much more to you than you think. Look at that brilliant sun. And the final card is a very, very powerful one. And I think that's why this card came before it, because you are so much more. There's so much more to you than you think. And it is the card of infinite wisdom. And this is what this says for you, Jen. You are the source and hold all the power you require within. We are giving you the tools to unlock these doors now. So your guides and angels are giving you the tools that you need as you go forward on your path. Listen to them. Reflect what you're feeling and the voices that you are hearing within, and take them to heart, because you are the source and hold all the power you require. And I love that for you. When you look at, you see there's like a, I don't know what that is in the center of that door, but it's held with chains. But I'm thinking that you have the power to just touch this round diamond or whatever it is, and it will just be right in your hand. And I love that for you. That's what I have for you, Jen.
Okay, just give me a second. I'm just addressing a comment in chat. Here, there we go. We'll put the beautiful man up there. There we go.
Hi, beautiful Jen. I pulled 2 cards for you, and the first card I pulled is the authenticity card, which goes with, to me, the other card I pulled, which is the energy rising card, which this card kind of goes with this one. It talks about confidence, like being true to yourself and speaking your truth. Because like in this card here, you can see where there's all this energy, like this ball of light just surrounding you and wanting to come out, and it's just waiting for you to step up and be confident into allowing your truth to be spoken of, and speaking to your guides, and also in communication with your close circle of friends and family. So your guides are telling you it's time for you to be more true to who you are, and to speak up, and to also speak to them. They are waiting on you to talk to them more than they're trying to help you. And I just heard speak louder. They're asking you to speak louder. And that's what I have for you, beautiful.
All righty. Ooh, and you ladies are getting positive confirmations from Jen. Thank you, Nancy. I have chills and feel emotional. And let's see, Jen says, holy cow, so true. And I feel like I am evolving profoundly. That's beautiful. I love that. I feel like I'm evolving profoundly. And I absolutely will. Thank you, Amanda, Jen said.
You're welcome, beautiful.
So, Jen, for you, I'm going to try to pronounce your name properly. Let me just whoops. There we go. And hello, Sonia. I saw you pop in, sweetheart. So I have Nyan Meek, and apparently she is a serpent goddess. And her message is releasing the past. Isn't she beautiful? I just love all the cards in here. The colors, just absolutely beautiful. And here, I'll just hold it up while I'm reading this for you. The Cambodian serpent deity embodies the cycle of life and the wisdom of transformation. Embrace the potency of shedding old skin and welcome renewal into your life. Just as Nyan Neek's serpentine shape symbolizes regeneration, let her console motivate you to release the past. So she is all about, and we just had the new moon. New moon energy is still here. So it's a good time to sit with ourselves, with anything with our past, any traumas, anything that we feel are mistakes or failures, and just knowing that we can honor those lessons and those moments and those feelings, and then plant seeds in that beautiful darkness of energy to start growing and moving into something new. And I think you can do that. I know you can do that, because then I got the 9 of Pentacles for you. And this is all about independence. This is you being in your own garden that you have cultivated yourself. This is about being self-sufficient. This is enjoying the fruits of your labor, of your life, and just being just enjoying the beautiful garden that is you, that is your life, and that even if it's their simplicities, there's still a beautiful garden. And I apologize for the echo. I cannot seem to get rid of it. So hopefully everybody can hear their messages clearly. This is like one of my favorite cards in this deck, Jen. I just love the colors. It's beautiful. Again, it's all about female, and I mean, for in this instance with the divine feminine, it's about that your sovereignty of your own garden over your life, and the control that you have, the power that you have for moving forward. So that's what I have for you, my dear. Thank you. Oh, I wish I can get rid of that awful echo. I hope it's not too bad. So let me come back down here into the middle. Whoop. Get that beautiful lady, our little Amanda sandwich. Let's see. So I did say hello to Sonia. Hello, Sonia. Jen says, well, that's absolutely what I have been going through also in my life, healing old wounds and finding me again. A lot of us are, Jen. I think this is a year for a lot of us. This is the 8 year. 8 is my path life number. And for a lot of people, it's all about transformation and change. And a lot of that is happening. And Holly says, those cards are amazing. All of our decks we have today are really, really beautiful. And Jen also shared with us, for the first time in a long time, I have sat and worked on me and healing. And now I feel lighter and letting go of some of it. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing, Jen. And Garnet says, Nancy just radiates love. Yes, he does. And
Garnet.
And Holly also had joined us. Yes, we all experienced a change in the world order. It's time. A lot of things are shifting. So, well, thank you for staying with us, Tasia. I hope you enjoy the messages and you can relate to some of them. And so beautiful. What deck is that? Green Aventurine. I'm not sure which reader you are referring to. For me, I'm using the Goddess of the World and the Artist Decoded. I don't have the box right here in front of me for that. Nancy, you are using the Rooted Woman Tarot.
Rooted Woman and the Healing Spirit Oracle and Starlight Frequencies Oracle and some other ones too.
Some other ones too. She got a library over there.
Yes, she does. And Jen, in case they want to, what were your decks again that you're using, sweetheart?
For me?
Yeah.
It's the Ancient Stones Oracle.
Okay.
And the Awakened Soul Oracle.
There you go. So, Green Aventurine, I hope that helped you. And Jonathan says, does anyone have their speakers up too high? Your echo could be coming from Nancy or Amanda's computer. I haven't played around with my volume.
Mine is the way it always is.
Maybe I'll turn mine down a little bit. Hopefully that might help. Someone may have YouTube on and not muted. Nope, my phone's off.
I've got everything on silent.
Yeah.
Is it really bad, ladies? Should I
mean, I could try leaving and coming back and see if that'll fix it.
Is it really bad on my end though when I read?
I don't think so, but maybe it is to other people. I don't know. I'm not here.
Yeah.
I just a little bit.
Chat, let me know if my echo is coming through harsh. See, now I'm trying to take comments off in StreamYard.
Yeah, they're saying it's better.
It's better. See, it comes and it goes. And Jen says, well, you all three have given me such needed information. Well, you're welcome, Jen. Thank you. And Garnet says, I love Nancy's oracle reads. I do too.
Yes.
I don't have earbuds ring. And Holly says, I'm feeling all of you are using cards from your soul. They are perfect.
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, Mercury retrograde. I forgot that started up yesterday.
Oh yeah, that could interfere with it.
It's better. Yeah, we'll see. So hopefully, much better. Alrighty. So up next, let's keep this party going. Harley, and are you ready, Miss Nancy? Usually you are.
Actually, I am, because let me see.
There we go.
Spirit knows who the next person is going to be, even though I don't. And so I ask my guides to
Oh,
help me with the cards as they come out. And Harley,
Wow.
I have 3 cards for you. The first card for you, Harley, is today is the day. It's time to begin the journey. I love this. There's a giraffe and a rainbow. And a path, and there is light where you are going. There's a butterfly and a ladybug on the giraffe's back. So this looks like it's going to be quite an interesting journey. The second card I got from the Crone, the Wisdom of the Crone deck for you, Harley, and I think this is interesting because when I started to read it, it has your name in it. Creativity. The joy in creativity is in the process, not necessarily the product. Let the divine energy of the universe flow through you. Make space in your life for expression. This is the time of life to nurture new visions and skills. Paint, write, dance, sing, or tune your Harley. Recreate yourself.
I love it. Sorry.
You can't make this up.
No, you can't.
And the final card, which I think, we talk about this light in here. The third card for you, Harley, is carry the torch for others to see. Wake up the world. And if you look at this and you embrace it with your soul, there is just something so amazing about this. Carry the light, carry the torch for others to see, and wake up the world. And that's what we need right now, are torch bearers. We need to bring more light into the world, and I think that is one of our main goals or objectives. And I just love this for you, Harley. And thank you for the light that you bring to the chats and just who you are. Yes.
Beautiful. All righty. Thank you, Miss Nancy. And over to Amanda.
All right, Miss Beautiful Harley. I pulled 2 cards for you. The first card I got is the release card. And this card talks about release what no longer is serving you, and to release whatever doubts you may be having about yourself, about what you're wanting to do with your life, maybe even in your personal life, or it can even be in your career. Because what goes with it, which I just thought just lines up, I already pulled this card once tonight, which is the hidden treasure, you're on the right track, gift revealed. And I think Spirit's saying exactly that you are on the right track, and to go ahead and release whatever fears you are having about yourself and what you are doing, that they are here guiding you, and that what you have is a gift that needs to be shared with the world, and it's time for you to go within and nurture that gift and bring it out and shine your light. Beautiful. And that's what I have for you, sweetheart.
All righty. Thank you. And Linda, they're talking about Nancy's Agador. Budgies are simply joyful, lovely, and beautiful little jewels. Yes, they are. So Harley, I had 2 goddess cards jump out for you. So I kept the 2 goddess cards, and I was directed to pull a crystal. So let's get with the first goddess, and that is the goddess Maliki, or Myliki. And her her main message is about developing responsibility. And when I see this card, I think of Janis Joplin with the hat, the long hair. All she needs is a pair of big round glasses. And we kind of feel like we got Janis here with us. So Maliki is the Finnish goddess of the forest and the animals, invites you to cultivate a deep sense of responsibility and care for the environment. For the environment and all the creatures. Seize the spirit of stewardship and find harmony in your relationship with nature. In the sacred sanctuary of the forest, you will find a place of solace and divine connection. And so this is feeling very much like she's saying to get in tune with the animals again. I'm feeling like there are animal guides that are wanting to work with you, elementals that are wanting to work with you. I don't know if you're feeling drawn or pulled to getting back into the woods or to the forest. But to me, this is like a strong message, like you're being called and you're not listening. So maybe, wherever you are, I don't know what the weather is like. But when the weather is good, if you can get to a certain park, forest, or wherever in your area to connect with nature and all the elementals. And your other card is we have another serpent goddess joining us today. And I believe her name is pronounced Sahmaran. And look at that look in her eye, kind of like, I know something. And she's like, get out into the woods, get out into nature. You know what you got to do. I don't know if you are connected to any reptilian spirit guides like snakes, lizards. But it's almost kind of like she's like doing like almost like a wink. And her card is about dive deep within. And she's the legendary Turkish serpent queen and symbol of healing and wisdom, reminds you of the power of self-discovery. Going into the woods, okay? Allow the energy of healing and inner wisdom to come into your life. Let her guidance inspire you to delve into the depths of your soul, knowing that within you lies the power to heal and grow. And again, with the serpents, they shed their skin. It's the letting go. It's the releasing. And I love the crystal card that came for you, Harley. I got Larimar, and it's water and ocean. So diving deep, getting into those emotions, diving into your psyche, diving in and finding out and working out who you truly are, letting go, shedding that skin of what no longer is not you, and taking that beautiful dive, like the Nesta tea commercials, when it's hot and you just grab a tea and then you just fall into that water and you got that big, beautiful smile on your face, just dive right into you. And also with the Larimar being the throat chakra. And if you look, the blue in this, it's the same blue in her, and very similar to the blue in her cloak, in her mantle. So again, not being afraid of speaking your truth, learning to speak your truth, finding your voice. And that's what I have for you, Harley. It's good to see you again, my dear.
Beautiful.
And okay, so is she a Gemini? I don't know who she I don't know who's a Gemini. Take another piece of my heart now, baby. Yep. Got talent. No, not at this time. Let's see. Amanda, what a pretty card. Thank you as always, Harley said.
You're welcome, beautiful.
And Nancy, you got some sad, but a kiss and a hug. So
Aww.
all about letting go and getting back into who we are, a lot of us. And Madame Maru is here. Hello, Maruta.
Hello.
And she says, whoops, chat's jumping, tuning up your Harley. There you go. Yeah, because Harley loves to sing in chat, so there could be the voice there as well. And let's see, Harley says, yesterday I told myself I had to get to the woods. Love the water card. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. You're welcome. So we are at 555. Interesting. You ladies doing okay?
Make a wish.
Oh, yes.
So you're okay? All righty. So up is Linda de Gonzalez, who will be with us next Monday. And Nancy, are you all set? Of course she is.
She's always ready.
She's always ready.
Linda, I have 3 cards for you. The first is to embrace your inner divine goddess.
Ooh.
And I think you know how to do that. The second card, and if you look at the throat on this one, is speak your truth with passion. See the light right at the throat chakra. And the third card that I have for you, this is a beautiful card. It is masters, teachers, and loved ones. You are being guided by the divine. Allow your heart space to open and trust that we are here with you every step of the way. And I love that for you, Linda. If I can get it where there we go.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's a beautiful card. It's a beautiful card. I think all 3 of these cards go together. There's pink in the first 2, but I love the speak your truth with passion because that is so important. Because you have a lot to say, and embrace that inner divine goddess. That's what I have for you, Linda.
Beautiful. And oops, not me. This lovely lady. There we go.
Me? Okay. Beautiful, Linda. I got 2 cards for you. The first card is family. And this card, talks about, having your close family close to you, whether that is your friends, family, work colleagues. And I couldn't help but to think of Wanda, because I know you have been, worried about her, and, our pets are also our family, which goes with this other card, returning, which it just seems like Wanda's written all into this reading with you. It says spiral journey, growth, renewal, and healed. And I know Miss Wanda is on her way of being healed, which I know you two are like one, and she brings you just as much healing as you bring to her. And that's what I have for you, beautiful.
All righty. Thank you. And Linda. I've been trying to learn how to pronounce her name, and then I get it, and then when I go to pronounce it again, I get all tongue-tied. So hold on a second here. Some of these goddess names, wow. Okay. Konohana Sakuya Himi. And that's right there. I mean, look at that beautiful mountain. Amanda, that kind of looks like you a little bit, my dear. Look at that beautiful long black hair. So beautiful. This is your card, Linda. Isn't she beautiful? And she's about cherishing every moment. And again, beautiful messages for everybody in the collective. Cherishing every moment that we have with our feathered friends, our fur babies, our loved ones, within ourselves as well. And she's the Japanese cherry blossom goddess. So she reminds you of the transient beauty of life, understand the impermanence of all things, and find peace in the ever-changing nature of existence. Just as cherry blossoms bloom and fade with grace, let her guidance inspire you to savor each moment. And I didn't realize until I just started reading this, Amanda, she's Japanese. So when I said, oh, she's beautiful, look, she looks like you. Yes, she does. So that is your goddess card, Linda. That beautiful blossoming of who you are, and savoring each moment, especially with our fur babies and our feathered babies, because You never know how long we're going to have them, you know. And
Mhm.
the other card I pulled for you is from the Witch, woman in total control of herself. And you got the Rescuer. And I feel that's very much you with your birds and how you've rescued them. And any animal, I think that would come to you, you would rescue them, including people coming to you. And it says here, killer empathy is real. Most women never identify it, let alone unravel its suffocating grasp on their lives. While empathy is a superpower, it is a double-edged sword. It enables you to be considerate of and cooperative with others. But on the other side of empathy is the rescuer, who, in her compassion, is determined to save those she loves and that which she cares about most. It goes on a little bit more, but I think that is such a beautiful message. And with you rescuing your feathered babies, and people coming to you for those beautiful readings. And if people don't know Linda does Akashic readings, and she does shows every week with Diana Bowles and with Viviani. And she does, I think, Linda, you do Thursdays with Gerald, or you have guests on. So Linda is very in tune with helping people connect with past lives, Akashic records. And so people come to her to get, healing, to get messages. And so this is maybe just a reminder sometimes too, that we have to make sure that we give so much of ourselves, we feel so much empathy towards others, that we make sure that we don't, we give it back to ourselves, and we don't let others take advantage of that too with us. So that was for you, my dear. A double-edged sword indeed. Yes. Everyone talking about empathy. See, this is something we can all relate to. And here we go. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 2:00 Pacific Standard Time. You're welcome, my dear. So that would make it 5:00 here. I'm in Eastern. And thank you, Jackie. And this is Linda's channel. And again, Linda will be joining Nancy and I next week. So did I miss any messages for you ladies from Bye, Beth. Oh, go ahead.
I thought Ange was with us next week.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Ange is next week. Ange. Nancy and I are booked for the month, everybody. I am so sorry. Oh, my goodness. So next week is Ange. I'm sorry, Linda. And Linda is with us on the 19th. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Miss Nancy. Thank you. Apologies, Ange. And Linda. Oh, my goodness. Nancy and I are just becoming so popular with this channel. We're completely booked for what I would do without Miss Nancy here. Oh, my goodness. So, yes, it's Ange. Oh, everybody, yes. And can I claim Mercury retrograde?
Sure.
Now I need for Agador to start laughing at me, and we'll be perfect. So, alrighty. So, Mary Ann, are you still here, my dear? I don't think I've seen you in chat. So maybe we could take a quick sip.
Okay.
I think that would be good. And she is here. So cheers, everybody. Sip. And Agador saying sip too to everybody. And alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and put Miss Nancy into.
Okay,
there
Mary.
We go.
I have 3 cards for you. The first one, sometimes when cards come out, I'm not really, sure why they come out, but I don't need to know that. This card is for you. It says, write a letter to your inner child. I think this is important. Maybe you could sit down with pen and paper and just automatically write and see what happens. Talk to that little girl that's inside of you. Okay. The second card is don't fear change, embrace it and grow. And let me see. There you go. There you are. It's just a little person there, and all of this magnificent light and darkness around you. Beautiful, beautiful skies. The final card is a card of empowerment, and I love this for you, Marianne. It says, invest in yourself. Laugh and be lighthearted. Choose to relish your existence in this singular human body. Invest in your spirit. Explore creative expression, which enables deep, soulful connection, not only to ourselves, but to others. Invest in your soul to accept all that is to be, open to the vast possibilities of many destinies. You have the authority. And I think getting in touch with your inner child and not fearing change if some things change, they're supposed to. And that's what I have for you, Marianne.
All righty. And Sonia had to go, so thank you for hanging out with us, Sonia.
Yes.
And Marianne, here you go to Miss Empress.
Hello, Mary Ann. I pulled 2 cards for you, and I think they go well together. The first card I got is the cleanse card. This card, it talks about can either be the guides telling you to go within and look at what you're eating, like pay closer attention to your diet, or it can even be like an energetic cleanse. Like I feel like you're going deeper within, seeking your spirituality, and your spirit guides are asking you to go deep and also to take on and cleanse your environment, because energetic hygiene is just as important as the foods we eat, taking care of ourselves. And the next card I got that goes with it is the magic card. And this card talks to me about manifestations. So I don't know if you've been working on trying to manifest something you're wanting. You know, this is like the month of, we got the Lionsgate coming up on the 8th, the portal, and this talks about you bringing out your magic, what it is you want to manifest, and to put that out into the world and to come into alignment with your spirituality if that's what you're seeking to do. And that's what I have for you, beautiful.
Very nice. And I love the purples. I was actually listening to
Yes.
some songs from Purple Rain today. So when I looked up and I kept seeing the purples, I kept thinking about Prince.
And purple's my favorite color.
Yes, it's an awesome color. And Marianne said, Nancy, yes, I lost a lot of playfulness during menopause. Thank you. Resonates. Needing self-focus. So thank you for your comment.
Yeah.
And then Amanda, oh yes, my diet is terrible. Fast food. And making wishes and have been told to manifest on the 8th, which is Lionsgate. Yes. And she says, thank you. So, oh my goodness.
I'm bad about the junk food too, so trust me.
Yeah, it's addictive, let me tell you. So, Marianne, it's so nice to meet you and to be able to read for you. And from the Goddess of the World deck, I pulled one of my favorite goddesses. I just love saying her name. It's just like poetry. It's like saying grandma to me, you know. I have Pachamama. And I just absolutely love Pachamama. Just look at that beauty again in the face, like Miss Bukulu earlier. The age, the wisdom, and you're just talking about menopause. So going into our crone years and holding our heads high for everything that we have been through, everything that you know, we had to endure, you know, the good times, the bad times. They just make us stronger. And her message is about honoring the earth. She is the earth goddess. No, she's the earth mother goddess of the Andes. She calls you to protect the sacred land on which you walk. Treasure your connection to the earth and recognize that you are part of a larger ecological web. We all are. Embody the spirit of stewardship and gratitude, knowing that in caring for the earth, you care for yourself and future generations. And I have a card that goes perfectly with that. I got the Nine of Wands because it talked about resiliency, and the Nine of Wands is about resiliency. And in this deck, I'm using the Artist Decoded for them, the brilliance of resiliency. So this is someone who has been just kind of, life has been hard fought. They might be a little tired. They might feel a little beat up, but they're still standing strong, and they have the strength, even if there's more mountains, but the mountains too also represent Pachamama, because there is a mountain named for her in the Andes that's devoted to her. And what I want to just read real briefly from, the book here is that it says the Nine of Wands suggests that you have faced significant challenges and have been through a period of great hardship. Despite this, you demonstrated true grit, and you continue to courageously brave the wilderness of life. And it definitely is all about character building and everything that, especially too, not just in our personal life, but in the world going on. All of us have really developed this strength, this true grit, this resilience, and we need to all honor that within ourselves. So that's what I have for you, my dear. And it was so nice to meet you and be able to read for you. And bye, Luke. Thank you for hanging out with us. Hopefully we'll see you in another show, and we'll be able to take your question. So thank you for hanging out with us. And Jonathan said, if you love purples, just wait until you see Amanda's wearable crystal grid necklace. Oh my
You got it ready? I hope you do.
God. Oh, I cannot wait. One of these days I will have a Jonathan original. I will.
It's going to knock your socks off, Amanda.
Yeah, can't wait to see her wearing it. Oh, awesome. So let's see, Marianne, how they're doing some.
I even got a purple pillow right here.
Oh, I love.
I love
purple. Marianne says, Heather, doing some grounding work, lacking energy, and been disconnected, but I'm finding my way back. You're resilient. You're strong. Yes.
Yes.
Ladies, you are very intuitive, and I was blessed for reading. Thank you. You're so welcome, my dear.
You're so welcome. Beautiful.
Welcome anytime. So down the line, Gypsy JJ, are you still here? And while I wait, a little sip. She's sitting in the sun right now for her sun bath. Jonathan says, "You're not."
Oh, okay.
So Gypsy JJ,
moon bath too, Amanda.
What beautiful?
She'll get a moon bath too.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
So Gypsy, are you still here? If not, we're just going to jump to the next person. And that next person happens to be Jonathan.
Well, I'm ready for Jonathan.
All righty. And there you go.
Jonathan, when these cards came out, I thought, well, of course they did. It's Jonathan.
I love that. Well, of course they did. It's Jonathan.
I mean, the first card is the card of compassion. And it says, when we have compassion for ourselves, empathy flows as if from a wellspring. The ability to think with our hearts and feel with our minds allows us to truly walk in another's shoes. A wise woman once said, we can do no great things, only small things with great love. Give unconditionally. And I know that you do. And I think the quote is from Mother Teresa. The second card is, your life plan is unfolding as it should. Look at the light in you, Jonathan. And look how it spreads out to everyone you meet. And the final card is the diamond sun body. You have a gift that no other can offer. You are unique and have put your part to play in the creation of our new earth. And I love that for you. And I love it for us because you touch so many, you touch me. And I love this. You are unique and have your part to play in the creation of our new earth. I believe that with all my heart.
Oh,
That's what I have for you, Jonathan.
that's beautiful. And JJ is here, so Gypsy JJ will be next. And Rain said, Jonathan, you are unique. And yes, he is. He's definitely a unique, faceted gem. And crystal. And there's Miss Amanda.
All right, handsome Jonathan. The first card I pulled for you is the challenge card. And this card talks about spirit challenging you to go within or whatever it is that you're wanting to do, like a project, to go ahead and do it and to not doubt yourself. And they're even asking you to even unplug from even just your electronics, so you can go deep and look at whatever those projects are. If you're wanting to start something new, this is a card that's saying that to put more of your focus on what it is you're wanting to work on. And the next card I got for you is the rebirth card, which I just think goes well with these two cards, which is, this is like the death card to me. And, you know, like the death card represents the rebirth, you know, an ending and a new beginning. And I think once you unplug and go within that, there will be something new that's going to come from within yourself. And maybe it's a new idea I get. I heard even like that's going to be when the light bulb goes off. That's going to be that idea or that not trick, but another creative endeavor to what it is you're working on or what it is you're wanting to pursue. And that's what I have for you, handsome.
Oh, I love that. I love death cards because they're all about rebirth, transition, and moving into something
Yes.
you know,
And
better.
I
Because if
thought
we
it
don't,
goes perfect with each other and for him.
yes,
So I
it
love that for
does.
him.
Because if we're not growing and evolving, and then we're not really, learning anything here on the planet. And whoop, and Jonathan says, yes, Amanda, you have touched on the exact stumbling blocks that I'm dealing with. Too many ideas, too much screen time, and so ready for a rebirth.
Wow.
Beautiful.
I'm glad
Okay.
it resonated for you, honey.
That is awesome. So, Jonathan, goddess card. I was wondering if I was going to get a Hawaiian or Polynesian goddess, but I did get a goddess of the water. So this is very befitting, if you ask me. So you got the goddess Yamoya or Yamoye, depending on the pronunciation who says it. But Yamoya. And look at that. She's all about the beautiful. Even her chest is made out of beautiful shell stones, conch shells. I think that's what they are. But look at all the beautiful fish, the water, just like where you are, in your home with Maui and the waters. And so she's giving you that eye look too. Like, you know what you got to do. But it says here, her message to you is, remember you are not alone. Okay. The Yoruba goddess of motherhood and protector of children imparts the wisdom of nurturing and caring for others, which you do, especially children with your son Apollo and the animals that you take care of. Step into your role as a compassionate guardian, whether it be to your own children or to those in need. Find solace in the loving embrace of Yemoyai, knowing that you are never alone. So moments when you feel like you might feel a little lonely or you want to reconnect, go through that rebirth, going into the water, going into the womb of the mother, and maybe doing a special ritual for cleansing where you just dip down and then re-emerge as if reborn, rebirthed, and cleansed. So that was your goddess card that I have for you. And I pulled a crystal card for you, Jonathan, of course. You and crystals. So it was a no-brainer. And I got Sarah Sight for you. And it talks about travel. I don't know if you're planning to travel abroad or if you're doing any local traveling that you plan on doing. But this could also maybe be astral traveling, because if you look, it's root chakra, but it's also the crown chakra. So I don't know if you plan on doing any family trips or doing any trips to pick up stones or crystals for future necklaces or projects, or if this travel has to do with the online course that you want to do and the offering of the past. Because a lot of people don't know, Jonathan's working on. Jonathan does acupuncture, but he wants to start incorporating past life regression and healing. And so for me, the travel feels like it can accompany everything. Traveling back in time, traveling to places where we're free to study, traveling to gain knowledge, the internet, traveling, reaching out to people. So Sarasite came up. It's a beautiful crystal, gets you rooted to the ground, and it also helps you connect to spirit and the higher realms. So that's what I have for you, Jonathan. And looking forward to when you join us too on the 26th. So, well, I love all these wonderful messages. And you ladies doing okay? We are at 6:22.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And next we do have Gypsy JJ. Gypsy is here. And okay, so Beth didn't want a reading. I think Beth left. Because she said, oh, that's why I highlighted. Beth had a comment for you. Oh, look at that. I'm supposed to get the Rooted Woman tomorrow in the mail. So
love it. Wonderful guidebook.
Alrighty, so Gypsy JJ is up next. And hello, Judith.
And who do we have after Gypsy? Do we have someone after Gypsy JJ?
After Gypsy JJ, I believe this will be our last read.
Okay. That's what I thought, but I wasn't for sure.
I can't hear Heather now.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, let me come back.
Okay.
Gypsy JJ, I have 3 cards for you. The first one is let go of control and relax into flow. And I think this is very important for you. Well, thank you. Oh my goodness. But let go of control and relax into flow, because the second card also is regarding that. It's if the world around you seems turbulent, stop. So what you might want to do, Gypsy JJ, is, I don't know if you have a meditation practice, but that might really help you to just go within and embrace what is, not worry about all the external noise and confusion. Let's see, I've got a little bit of reflection there. And the third card, I love this. It is the card, it says integrate. It's the card of integration. What you seek has been given. Rest to process these upgrades. So I think all of these cards go together for you, Gypsy JJ. Let's see. There we go.
There you go.
I have such a hard time getting all my cards to where you can see them, because it's like it's backward, and I swear I'm not dyslexic, but it looks like I am. I think it's very important for you to rest and go within, and then realize that what you were seeking has already been given. You just need to rest to process all of it, and be open to the messages from your guides and angels. That's what I have for you. It's a pleasure to read for you. Yes.
Wow.
Alrighty. And Ginger joined us.
Yes.
She popped in to say hi, and I asked how she was feeling, and she goes, I was better. Now I'm kind of feeling blah again. So I hear you, girl. I got hit with the migraine during our show last night. So it might be a lot of energies are just going around too. There's been solar flares going on more, and we're in the Leo gate. So
And
it could
Mercury
very well be.
retrograde.
Yep.
Hi, Ginger.
Well, we're waiting for Gypsy JJ.
I know, honey. I was
Okay.
just saying hi to Ginger.
All right.
All right, beautiful Gypsy JJ. I got 3
Woo.
cards for you. The first card I got is the Sanctuary card. Um, this even just to me goes with this Rebirth card, which your spirit guides are saying for you to take some time to maybe spend more time at home or in your sacred space so that your spirit guides can connect to you better, which is where this rebirth card is coming in. Where there's something they're trying to communicate to you, but I heard that they feel like they're not being heard, or you're asking for confirmation and they're saying they're not able to get through. So they're wanting you to spend more time in isolation, whether that's, at home in your sanctuary, or maybe it's going to the park, being out in nature more so you can go through that rebirth of, when there's a ending, there's a new beginning. And there you will get that gift, whatever that gift is that you're wanting from spirit right now. This is when they will give that gift to you. I feel like there's like a spiritual ability, like I feel like I get like a high priestess vibe with you. So I feel like I don't know if you're in tune with your psychic abilities or you think you have them, but I feel like they're there if you haven't uncovered them yet. And that's what this gift card is. And that's what I got for you, beautiful.
All righty. Okay. So Ginger, Mercury. I knew it. And Jonathan said, I just heard really loudly from the guides for all of us. What we're seeking is seeking us. Thank you for sharing that, Jonathan.
Beautiful.
And yes, we hope you feel better soon, Ginger. And
I keep forgetting to pull from you.
let's see. Gypsy says, Amanda, I'm listening and I'll relax more into this. Blessings. All righty. So, Gypsy, what I have for you is from the Goddess deck. I have Dui Danu. And she's apparently a beautiful lotus goddess. Just love those lotuses. Very lovely. So let's learn a little bit about Dui Danu. And Dewey her message is about practicing kindness. The merciful goddess invites you to observe the importance of unconditional love and compassion. Just as she listens to the cries of the world, open your heart to the suffering of others. Let Dewey Danu's energy guide you to practice kindness and empathy, bringing healing and comfort to those in need. So her message for you is to lend your kindness, your compassion, your empathy to those that are going through a hard time. They're having a rough time. I think you're already naturally you do that. But it may feel like more nowadays people who are empathetic and who are trying to hold the light and hold the energy up for others. People are going to be gravitating towards people like us, because with everything going on in the world, people want to be helped be lifted up. They don't want to hang and stay in that lower energy, that lower vibration, into the unnecessary darkness or the unnecessary anger, fear, all the things of the dark side, really. The negative part of the dark side, I want to add, because they do a beautiful balance. But for my artist decoded Gypsy, I pulled the Page of Swords. And this kind of looks like a ninja to me with his sword on his back, looking ahead. And it says here, you may have many ideas, but you struggle to actualize them or stay focused. So harmonize your high-spirited thoughts by taking a few deep breaths and mapping out a grounded course of action to maximize your full potential. So I'm feeling like between these two cards, JJ, is that I don't know if you're trying to figure out a way of, I don't know, maybe a foundation or some way of helping a local nonprofit, in finding ways of reaching out and be able to lend your monetary assistance, your volunteer assistance, your kindness to helping those in need. And you have a lot of ideas. They're very creative, but you're kind of like maybe looking at the mountains and going, okay, how do I overcome this? So I think by tapping maybe into or working with Dewey's energy, that will help you get more aligned, and bring you focus into what it is that you want to do moving forward. So that's my impressions for you with these cards. It's nice to read for you when you pop into chat. It's good to see you. I do, and I want to share more goodness. I think we all do, a lot of us. And as you know, the world progresses and old ways of thinking and in finance, in politics, in spirituality, as the old systems crumble, people are going to be kind of scrambling and trying to figure out what to do, where do I go? And those of us who have that light, you know, they'll look towards us and healers and you know, for guidance, for support, for understanding, for compassion. And we just have to make sure that those healthy boundaries stay up, though, so that people don't, like that card that I had for Linda, the rescuer. You know, making sure that the people, you know, who come to us are willing to do the work too for themselves, and that they're not people who do that healing or have that empathy and who love to give, that we just don't get taken advantage of, you know. So let's see, everyone's still talking and singing. I think Ginger's here's Agador singing. And Judith is talking to Ginger. I'm making sure I didn't miss anything. Ginger said, I think it's because it's been so hot. Oh, and I get in the car and put the air on full blast to cool it off. This happens every year at this time. Yeah. So yeah, it's been very hot here. Very hot, very humid. And Ginger says, dance like nobody's watching. Or even if they are, for entertainment purposes only.
You know, I have this tomato plant on my back deck, and it's huge. It's one tomato plant, and it branches out. Just, I mean, it's huge. And it's got like 13 tomatoes on it. Some of them are small. And I look out there, out my kitchen window, and it's, I mean, I watered it this morning, and it's all just collapsed. I mean, it's huge. And I truck out there and I put 2 great big things of water on it. And in 15 minutes, it's perked right up. It's just amazing. I mean, it's amazing. Yeah.
And Gypsy says, oh, I do too. Oh my God. And Gypsy says, so thankful, so thankful. So they were thankful for her, you know. Gypsy, I still don't know if he, she, so I don't mean to be disrespectful. So they are very thankful for their reading. And Ginger says, wow, Nancy, it only had 2 whole. I was there, you know, and now it's 13.
And so what you need to do, Ginger, when you get home, turn on the garden hose and just wet yourself down. And everything will be all right. You'll perk right up. That's
just dance in the water. Dance like nobody's looking. There you go.
For entertainment purposes only, y'all.
And if Rain is here, she just harvested about 400 pounds of tomato sauce. So.
Oh wow.
So you're a lady. So okay, thank you. I am woman. Hear me roar. Yep, the number's too big not to ignore, or number's too big to ignore. There we go. Yes, we all love our Helen Reddy. We sure do. So everybody, thank you for joining us. Amanda, it was such a pleasure. For people who are coming in that may not know, it was a beautiful coming full circle of having Amanda's join today, because Amanda, Nancy and I met Amanda in this very chat. She just popped in one day, saw that we were on, wanted to check this out, and now here she is, and she's a part of our community.
And she said we were beautiful, and we immediately believed it. And
yes.
We're so much better for that. Yes.
Yes.
Y'all are beautiful. Everybody's beautiful, though. Yes. I know guys don't like hearing they're beautiful, but they got a beautiful soul, so they can get over it. That's why I try and stay handsome. But...
Yes. And let's see. Oh, sure. My luck. Mercury retrograde. I would catch pneumonia. Ginger. Leave it to Ginger.
I had a physical therapist that came here one day, and he said that when we're taking a shower, that after we've showered, before we turn off the water, turn off the hot water and let that cold water hit us. And he said it does so much for our circulation. But boy, howdy,
I can't do it.
It's hard to do that. It's hard to do that. But
I take some extra hot showers, so I can't do it.
And Jonathan says, you can call me beautiful.
Sure.
Oh,
of course we can. And Ginger
You're
says, yes,
soul.
Jonathan, you are so beautiful. And every time I see the word beautiful, or when people tell them each other they're beautiful, I think of that beautiful song that Christina Aguilera did. It's been about 20 years ago now already, called, You Are Beautiful. So
yes.
Everybody
now, I
remember
like
that.
the Joe Cocker rendition.
Well, this was. Oh, yes,
maybe a different song.
Yes, it's a different song.
The song that Joe
both are beautiful.
Yeah.
And he's saying it with such. You can tell he was feeling it. He just kept closing his eyes, and
Yeah.
But it is beautiful. Judith says, "Can anybody say skinny? Oh, can anyone say skinny dipping? Girl, I haven't done that, and
if I had a pool, honey, I would. I mean, I'm like, I still don't have any blinds in my house, so every single time I walk out of my living room, anybody walks by or drives by, I mean, hey, if you looked, that's on you.
Oh my goodness.
That's all I'm saying. I even had 2 women walking through my yard last week. I was like, yeah.
Excuse you?
I'm like, thank God I was dressed, because
that is so rude that people feel like they can just,
Well, see, I have what I do is I plant a tree in front of my windows. Like I have in front of both of my bedroom windows, I have a redbud tree, and they have these great big leaves, and it gives you privacy, so you can do whatever you want to and nobody can see you.
Yeah. And I'm going to get to that. I just, since I've just gotten into this house, that the builder didn't plant any shrubs, no trees, no nothing.
Well, redbuds, I don't know if I think redbuds will grow in Georgia. They grow really fast, and they're beautiful, because when they bud out in the spring, I don't know why they call them redbuds, because it's like a pinkish purple bud that comes out, and they're beautiful.
It sounds beautiful.
And Jonathan says, in Europe, they don't have window dressings. They just do whatever in front of the windows, and no one cares. Well, I would care.
That's the
especially
spirit.
at this age with the. Well, people don't know about me.
Seen it before, somewhere.
Goodness. Well, I was in charge of the scheduling of our. When I was in college, we would have our life studies for the students, for classes. People would come in, they would, it was naked, we were nude, it was life, body drawings and anatomy studies and stuff. And so me being, in charge of having to schedule people for the free session that we would offer once a week for people to come in to do studies and stuff of the human anatomy, the human figure, life drawing. One night, I had a studio full of people that showed up to be able to work with the model. The model was a no-call, no-show.
Oh, wow.
just once, I stripped down and I did it for everybody. I said, well, guys, if you don't mind me being a professional model and don't mind some of this and a little bit of that. And they're like, no, you're fine. Go for it. And then, of course, that night, 2 of my male professors come walking in. Oh, my God. But, you know, hey, it is what it was, you know. Oh, my
You only
mom was
live
so
once,
mad.
right?
Oh, my mom was so mad. That was the easiest $20 I ever made, let me tell you. But anyway, so, yeah, you just live once. Just once, you know. And so those are fun memories now, you know.
Yes.
So we all come from our memories. Man, to be in my 20s again, y'all, I swear. Nothing like enjoying a nude beach on Maui and swimming in the ocean nude. I don't know about nude beach, but I don't mind swimming naked in the ocean.
Where nobody can see you.
Where no one can see me. Not can see nobody else, just me. And then she's like, "Ooh, baka, baka."
I mean, I got a hot tub. I just haven't hooked it up yet because I have to put up a fence first.
Yeah.
But once I put up my fence, yeah, I'm gonna be out there nude. I don't care if my neighbors end up knocking down my fence or something. I mean, you asked for it. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my goodness. Judith says there's a nude beach in Negril, Jamaica as well, Jonathan. So how would you know, Judith? Judith laying out a little bit of something too.
Yeah.
So ladies, anything coming up on your channels you want to share? Any videos, Amanda, you have planned? Well, Amanda, I'll let you talk about, you mentioned Friday night if you want. So go ahead.
Talk about what? Friday?
Friday night? Because you got a show Friday night, right?
Oh, do I?
With
Yeah,
me
I'm
and Allison and the Booker.
Yes, this Friday I'm gonna be joining Miss Heather again on her channel and Allison, and we got special guests coming, Carolyn and Peter Booker. So please come. It's gonna be 8 o'clock Friday night Eastern Standard Time.
Awesome.
And do you plan on doing? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was asking if you plan on doing any videos.
Oh, I probably will. I mean, I did make a couple, so y'all just have to wait and see. I'll make a couple more though. So.
Yes. So you got to make sure you subscribe to Amanda to know when she uploads those videos. Let's see. Jonathan says, Amanda, I sent you some photos on Etsy. Oh, okay. All righty. And Nancy, do you have any shows with Scott or
I can't
Ginger?
I don't think I've got anything going on. I am, let's see. No. I've got, well, next Monday, I'll be on with Gerald and Jane at 10 in the morning for our get together that we have. But, and then of course the Divine Feminine next week. But
with Ange, Roots and Waves.
Yay.
I don't know why I keep switching. It's so weird. I keep flip-flopping the two ladies. I don't know what's the matter with me. That's just so bizarre. Tomorrow, really quick, I have a busy day. So nice that I could just show up and play guest tomorrow.
Hey,
Tarot, TTT, Tarot Tuesday Talks on Spiritual Range channel with her and Jackie's Crystal Moon. And then right after that, I'm being interviewed. The Fool's Journey on Robert Fierro Tarot's channel. And then after that, I will be doing a Lenormand later that evening, 7 or 8 o'clock on Ramon's channel with Jane the Seeker.
You are so busy. You're a busy lady.
I am. And then Wednesday, I'm with Gerald on his channel, and we'll be discussing the Secret Language of Color Oracle deck that we both have. So I'm excited. And then, of course, Friday with Allison and Amanda and Carolyn Peter Booker. And a lot of people know it's hard for the Bookers to do shows because of their health conditions, especially Carolyn. So they're both healed up. They're in good spirits and good strength. And so we're going to be probably talking about all things paranormal and mystical. So be sure to drop by. And so John, okay. I thought Jonathan, you were saying that Harley ordered a necklace, but he's explained to Harley that Amanda has ordered a necklace. So I can't wait to see that. And yes,
Wait.
I'll claim Mercury retrograde. So, alrighty, everybody, thank you again for joining us. Thank you again, Amanda. It was such a
Thank
pleasure, my
you.
dear.
Thank you, everybody.
And we'll see everybody in one of our next shows or in chat saying hi. So, bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Mwah.